We're coming through. We're coming through. Reverse the curse. Send back the order. Reverse the curse. Send back the order. Where he come from? Anywhere he come from. If a Jamaica, if a Clarendon, if a St. Thomas he come from, St. Mary, send it back, send it back. We don't want to hear ya. Come out of Jamaica, leave we Highland, leave Jamaica, leave Jamaica. We say leave Jamaica. We are going to go Jamaica.
I'm not sorry, no, me not sorry. Me listen to Pdtv show.
Put up Pdtv there.
So many things I did not know until I tune in on this show. I'm not sorry.
Oh yes.
No, me not sorry.
Oh yes.
No, me not sorry at all.
No, you have to sing it. Wait.
Today, I was in church and somebody said, Andre, go and look over Munshi. She was over there cussing out some of the labor right them who are Bustamante labor right and she are Andrew Holness labor right, and they were carrying on. And I heard Munshi, when I went on the live, she said, how are you over here? And she continued to speak about my teeth and my dentist situation. As I said to Jamaica, I'm not coming over here. I'm going to take my time to fix the situation with my teeth. And she continued in the most derogatory way, spending some things about me. But then I realized, Jamaica, the ad hominems will always come when you're doing. When I heard she said, I am the worst thing that has ever happened to Jamaica. Andre Stevens is the worst thing that has ever happened to Jamaica. Andre Stevens, who has used my platform to send hundreds of students to school, is the worst thing of Jamaica. Who used my platform to raise funds to go into Western Jamaica. Who used my platform to raise funds for people who need help. I'm the worst thing. But then I'm reminded, Jamaica, that Munshi or Rashida Boyd is a limited character, not well educated. She can reason, but her reasoning is dogmatic. So with teeth or no teeth, Munshi, the people of Jamaica love me. And my dental situation will change one day, very soon. I save up my little money, go to the dentist this week or the every other week till me can complete my work. Me now come over and ask nobody if you come say, oh, teacher, can help me? No. Me have some independence that I will stick to. Eventually, for the gaps that are in my mouth, that I took out those teeth, those will be replaced very soon. I am not worried, Jamaica. I am not worried. I am not. Me smile, see there? Over there I have none, but in the right time they will come. But Jamaica, I am not caught up with the naysayers. It's one thing you know about me, One thing you know about me. I'm going to tell you the truth about myself because nobody now use it against me. But you see the thing about you, Rashida Boyd, you walk on the internet and disrespect a lot of people, including your own labor right cumbelos. But you don't know the basic subject-verb agreement. You don't know when to use the word independent versus independence. So how you want to argue with intellectuals like us? How you want to be in leagues with us, Rashida Boyd? How do you want to be in a league with Andre Stefano Stevens when you can't even gather 300 persons on a live? Why you want to size up Rashida Boyd? Don't you understand the complexities of the myriad of situation that is happening in the Jamaica Labour Party that is about to explode? Do you want me to release another voice note tonight, Rashida, for you all to have political diarrhea? Look like you want political diarrhea to be your ploy tonight. When I call you dryad, I'm not talking about your physical aesthetics. I'm talking about your dirty character. It is dry and vain. It is empty. It is filled with what? Toxicity. But you have all turned on each other. You have all turned on each other because you don't know where the voice note came from. I will never expose my source. It's one piece of cumbalo over Labour Party right now, Jamaica. The dirty Tutsis are amongst themselves asking is who released the voice note to Andre Stevens. You will never know. I am just waiting for you all, you know. Ishmael has heard them. We're just waiting for you all. Because if you all think that this is going to go away, you make a sad and a wrong mistake. Remember, Rosie implicated the Prime Minister, Babsy, the wife of the Prime Minister, and all of the goons who have been doing the wicked, cruel activities. Ishmael, play over them across them one another over there. Play over them across them one another. Hear this, Jamaica. Hear them across them one another.
I want to blame information media for leak vice note. Why don't you go ask Lawrence Rowe? Why don't you go ask Donovan Williams? Since I don't want me talk. I go ask the counselor. And there, so she said the vice note in a supervisor group. We don't leave information media to no more. Me and beg gonna do. Go ask Donovan Williams, go ask Lawrence Rowe, and go ask Rosie. All vice note leak and leave information media alone and leave me alone. Coming in a supervisor group of Central Kingston. Me that not even exist to me in my brain. That's all. JLP bloggers don't exist to me. So I need to go ask Lawrence Rowe, Donovan Williams, and Rosie.
You hear what Infomedia say? The JLP bloggers. Look how them are turned against them one another. Confuse the enemy. Confuse them, Jamaica. Confuse the enemy. When you see them affair, they on TikTok from man. Rashida, you never cook your dinner today. Me here say they on TikTok from morning till night. Worries in the dance. Worries tonight. Worries in Jamaica. Worries in the dance. Let me play the Jamaica.
Me that not even exist to me in my brain. That's all. JLP bloggers don't exist to me. So I need to go ask Lawrence Rowe, Donovan Williams, and Rosie.
Infomedia say them not exist to him. And if you know anything about Infomedia, he's one of the bigger JLP bloggers, you know. He went as far and disrespect Rosie. I talk about Rosie, Bustam until Labour and them, the kind of politics done for. But the same Labourites were condemning Rosie. Must remember how Andrew Holness a few years ago big up Rosie. Lest you all forget Jamaica. I stir up a ansness over there for sure. I stir up a ansness over there and worries in the dance. You remember when I tell them say it's tough than Camp send me the voice note. It's tough than Camp for true, but it's who in tough than Camp. It's who in tough than Camp. Them are worry amongst themselves as bloggers. I mean, I talk to Labour right bloggers, but Labour right MPs talk to me.
What can go so?
Let me give them another hint, Ishmael. I don't talk to Labour right bloggers. You guys are too common for me. But you have tough tonights who are MPs who says, Andre, did you hear this? This is Bangarang Ball.
Ball out! Whoa! Yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament.
Ishmael. As I said, Jamaica. I need not to say anymore. It's 34 of them. But you, Munshi, you and the syndicate of the political goons have all gotten it wrong. The voice note wasn't leaked by none of you because none of you have access to some of these voice notes. They came. They were delivered. There is one of the voice notes, Jamaica. If you guys ever hear that the Prime Minister will have to resign, I am waiting to release it to Jamaica. Acres of land. Donovan. You ever wonder why the Prime Minister is so silent? You ever wonder, Jamaica, why the Prime Minister is so silent? I hear he's overseas collecting national award right now. But you ever wondered, how comes he's so silent? How come the speaker, having heard these things on her name, have said nothing, Jamaica? The Jezebel silent and Ahab silent. Something is wrong. You see, just as how they say they are masterful chess player, I go to the school of chess as well. I need not to release them until the right time. Jamaica, I can stir up this country anytime. Pernell Charles Jr. Good night to you, Pernell Charles Jr. I hope that when I release those information later this week, Jamaica will wonder how I got it. Pernell Charles Jr. Why are you hiding? Jamaica. I want to ask Pernell Charles Jr. one question tonight. How many government vehicles has he destroyed in the last 6 months? Is that information known to the public?
What can go so?
Why, Pernell Charles, is this information being removed from the media? Pernell, the 3 government vehicles that you have destroyed allegedly, that taxpayers have to go pay back for, you're going to pay for them. I'll go and say it again. The 3 government vehicles that you is said to have destroyed in the past 6 months. You think I don't hear the story? The people say them afraid to talk. But if me can talk for them, Pernell. Jamaica.
You got some people nowadays. I take shit from the church. You got some neighbor. Them a take shit from Christian. But you know we are gonna call them when them are trouble with. You ready? Call them a big
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. They must show a bit of water. But Ishmael, can you remind Jamaica how Andrew Holness used to big up Rosie? Listen to this, Jamaica. You have it, bro? How him used to big up Rosie. How him used to talk good things about Rosie. Let me help him tonight. Ishmael, just put in the thing, no man.
No. If I have any girlfriend in politics. If I have any girlfriend in politics, it's Rosie. Rosie and myself go back a very long way. Very, very long way. And during my challenges and low moments, I always relied on the loyalty and honesty of Rosie. A very frank and straightforward person.
Hold on there. I hope you hear that, Big Mama, that Andrew Holness said he always relied on the honesty and loyalty of Rosie.
If I have a girlfriend in politics.
All right. So let us listen again in terms of the Prime Minister vouching for Rosie loyalty and honesty.
No. If I have any girlfriend in politics. If I have any girlfriend in politics, it's Rosie and myself go back a very long way. Very, very long way. And during my challenges and low moments, I always relied on the loyalty and honesty of Rosie. A very frank and straightforward person.
All right, take it away.
She might get to me sometime. She cost me all the time.
No call me no two-mouth, my political girlfriend. Honest and loyal. The same Rosie that Munchie and all of them beating right now is the same out the political hypocrite Andrew Holness is what? Is honest and loyal. So she not honest now and she not liar. Uncle Derval a call her. What is for me? Uncle Derval was in church today in Jamaica. Uncle Derval came to church today. Yes, Uncle Derby, what you saying tonight?
Yes, I want to say, brother Andrew, my brother, I want to say thank you so much to invite me at church today.
Yeah.
It was a blessing, and the Holy Ghost moved today.
Hallelujah.
And I say, I got church that idiot today. I say, I got my deliverance today.
You get your deliverance today. Yeah.
By worshiping and give God thanks. Because I forgot the first day when I say, Brother Andre, may I come at church. I just say, come Derva, come for your deliverance. It's coming to you say something good going to happen. And today I purchased my fees red chain ticket, and I will be there for my eyelash. You understand? You're going to see me in a royal white, purity white. I'm no step on the day there. The Spirit of God going to move and touch me and be a good turnaround and a better life. Thank you so much, Panadra TV, for believing in me and give me the chance to let my voice be heard. Thank you so much, Brother Andre. I don't know how much I can pay you back.
You don't need to pay me. Just live the right and pure life. All right?
Yes.
All
yes,
right.
my brother.
But Jamaica, in truth, when we talk about two-mouth and baga, when we talk about two-mouth, Natalie, overcomer, not Natalie start the pedophile. I'm talking about Natalie, the overcomer, my friend from St. Thomas. I'll make sure that she breaks in and Natalie else, Ella and Powder House are going, come Roland's feel free if you not come. No, Jamaica. When you look at the syndicate of the goons, now the same labor right them this crucify Rosie now. Now the same labor right them crucify Rosie right now. Not the same labor right them Jamaica. Play it back, Courtney. Ishmael. Play back what Andrew Holness say about Rosie. Play it back. Cock mouth kill cock. Play it back.
No. If I have any girlfriend in politics. If I have any girlfriend in politics, it's Rosie and myself go back a very long way. Very, very long way. And during my challenges and low moments, I always relied on the loyalty and honesty of Rosie. A very frank and straightforward person.
Hold on there. I hope you hear that, Big Mama, that Andrew Holness said he always relied on the honesty and loyalty of Rosie.
If I have a girlfriend in politics.
All right. So let us listen again.
If I have
in terms of the Prime Minister vouching for Rosie loyalty and honesty.
No. If I have any girlfriend in politics. If I have any girlfriend in politics, it's Rosie and myself go back a very long way. Very, very long way. And during my challenges and low moments, I always relied on the loyalty and honesty of Rosie. A very frank and straightforward person.
All right, take it away.
She might get to me sometime. She cost me all the time.
Jamaica. Again. The same one bigging up Rose is the same one crucifying her right now. How can you trust them? How can you, Jamaica, trust them? How can you trust him? How can you trust him? Jamaica, I'm not going too far in this show tonight because I'm going to come back with fire tomorrow. Rosie is in Jamaica and Rosie is observing. But I can tell you, Jamaica, it's not going to be business as usual. It's not going to be business as usual. It's not going to be business as usual. Because I am not backing down. Rose is sure not backing down. And the syndicates of bloggers for the People's National Party not backing down. So you could use the media for buyout and we're going to find the evidence and let Jamaica see it. She's honest. She was honest enough to tell you, Angeles, no to the lands where no want in Raytown. She was honest enough to tell Babsy, even though me come from Siaga Clark, no, I'm not selling out the people. And you're going to talk about the woman. And that's why when Noel come and say anybody who's to gain from this, Rosie never want to gain from this for bring down Donovan. Rosie's only intention is to stop them from getting what they want. From disenfranchising the people. But Jamaica, we and you gonna live to see the bangarang we keep over there. You and I going to live to see. Ishmael going to live to see. All of us going to live to see Jamaica. The bangarang we keep up. We're not going to live to see it. Because them two mouth and them two baga. That's why I said to somebody recently, you see, anybody will remind me. You see, Bolo, I call you. Yes, Bolo.
Yes, Andre, you just mentioned something that clicked my brain. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Noel did ask you a question. And good evening to all the viewers. Good night, Pdtv. Big up yourself. Pdtv family. Mm-hmm. When he asked you, who would gain the most from the situation? Mm-hmm. from the voice notes being leaked, right? You know, so me think about it.
Yeah.
You know, say the individuals them were too much and baga would again the most.
Because
look
and
funny.
baga. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look on it from Rydell Road. And when it not Rydell Road, whatever the Lawrence Road.
Lawrence Road.
In one position, you know.
Yeah, so that would be a perfect window of opportunity.
Thank you very much, because that would have put Rosie in a problem.
Out a problem, and then Donovan compromise.
Too.
So in
so
them now see the window opportunity with that Lawrence probably that create for himself. Yeah, Kotoro.
That is oh my gosh, man. Think about it, man.
Big bingo. It's called a window of opportunity politically.
Is it? That is it, my brother. So after the show, and then I said, no, man, you know, so Lawrence Road is really the man who would have gained the most. Yeah, no, look a joke about it. Even the other guy, Raman or whatever you want him.
He wouldn't gain as much because him not there the MP status level. Remember, say MP them want, you know. Rosie want the MP be true. Donovan want to keep the MP and Lawrence want MP. So it is what you call a Machiavelli approach, where you cut your political opportunities and enemies around them so you can rise to the top. Yes! The whole of them
look a bit. Look Paramount look a bit. Who knows if he want to get the councillor part? Who knows say him and Lawrence gonna come together to do this thing? That's our next thing we have to go look for.
Thank you, Bolo. Remember when Michael Manley said no permanent friends, no permanent ally? Then we come together for truth, for knock out people, so 1 ton MP and 1 ton councillor.
You're enemy of my enemy.
An enemy of my enemy is my friend.
All right. Ball game. Look more, my God.
Mama cool, mama too, mama she, mama boo, ma papu, bolo.
Good morning. Tell the Jezebel good morning.
Yes, Marshy.
Yes, I'm there. How you doing? Good afternoon to you and your listeners.
You're coming to help me Saturday?
No, I'm sure I can be around. I'm very, very sure.
Marshy, very you don't know every event with me I keep you most steady.
But I know I can't be there Saturday. I know I can't be there.
If anything changes, let me know.
All right. I promise maybe I can give you a shout. But tell me something. Maybe you don't know, because I don't know neither, but may I guess what I'm come to Rosie about. And Rosie says she can't support it. Me have a feeling, say, you know, somebody want that place there. And they want the people the place. So the thing where them have to do is burn them out. Run them out. Turn them out.
Mighty God.
Push them out. Get them out. Because them want them get out. Let's believe or something like that. So the fire again now, the fire named Suspicious Fire.
My.
And all fire just burn at them places, so.
Mighty God.
And when after them burn out, the people don't get to go back after them burn out.
After nothing.
So then just burn out and then sell out. No man, something not look right. Rosie, me understand. My mind tell me where you not support, Rosie. Rosie, my mind tell me where you not support. And then send Babs to contact to you. They send Babs to contact to you. And then it couldn't work. Then the Prime Minister talked to you. And then his wife talked to you. And I wonder who for name is Rosie, tell me how this tough box them to know. We have beg you. Because we know you know, Rosie, we know enough of what you tell we you know strange to it. But something not look good.
Yes.
Something not look good.
Yes, man.
Rosie, keep talk. You are one who breaks chain.
I say she gonna break a chain Saturday. You know?
No. Hey, let me tell you something. Me wouldn't mind if me know say Rosie come there, you know. Because Rosie break chain. There is a chain that the Labour Party have from people. Trust me. And
have to break. Because you have, let me tell you, you see in the Senate, you have two rogue smart in the Senate that will need to get out. When you have people like Carla Capit, Finley, and Marlon Morgan, and too toxic feeling in the Senate, you know. The Senate have a place with independent mind and decent people, you know. And when you have them, the kaba, two mouth, yaga, in the Senate gone to the dogs. Believe me, man, you have to get out them people there. But Rosie, keep talking the truth, then not sue you and then can't sue you.
Aye. The same man will tell them, say, oh, Rosie is loyal and honest. And the same one them are sue. You see them wicked. But you remember, so this is Holy Week, you know. Remember, this is Holy Week. This is Holy Week. The same people who carried Christ and the donkey triumphantly is the same people the Thursday. Did I say, crucify him, crucify him.
Yes. But remember, when was a Rosie and a liar? Because who said Rosie is the honest person? Who said so?
Them leader, them thieving leader.
The honest. So Rosie is not a liar. Rosie, you're honest. You talk the truth. Take care, Andre. Take care. I will talk to you.
Marshy, switch around something and come here, pitney. So you know me, nothing not happening. The woman them love take picture with them, Marshy. Marshy, oh. Come help your pitney this Saturday, man. You know you mean a lot to me. You are head boy and so. No, Marshy, you can't do this to me, man.
All right. I promise you, something might just turn up.
Turn around something so you can do it. Marshy, you know how critical you are to Pdtv. Don't it?
Same so.
So just show up. You know me give you money for go back home and something. Just show up for your pitney, man. Show up for your pitney.
All right.
You hear what I say to you, say? Anytime you have something for Pdtv, put it on your calendar. Back to school, Andre birthday, she breaks chains. Then something they put it on your calendar because you're a member of the Pdtv family. And you're not just a member, you're an executive member.
You know something about you? No wonder you get failed people say that because you know if you beg and plead, you know.
Yes, that is one of my skills. When I say students, and I said, Marshy, I still wait for 1, 2 students to give me 1 10 case of water, you know. Any student out there want to give me 1 10 case of water? Let me know, students. All right, Marshy.
All right, bless up yourself, Andre. Good.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start make some executive membership. The nice little silver button them or the gold button them we mark Pdtv Jamaica. Cause enough uno out there. Don't Redan, don't Ishmael. The 10 case of water like $10,000. Yeah, man. Don't Uncle Courtney. Make people feel a sense of belongingness. Don't Natalie would have forget one. Iona, I'm fabulous. Edda Chambers, and Mama Jean Henley, and Mama Winnie, Shaq Shaman Sari. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. See, the people might take them time for buy the link there. The executive membership. When people have an executive membership, we don't know Overcome and Marie, all of them people there. Hey, Marcia, my baby mother. I hope when I go over a topic and tell him condolences, you know. I know so no fun done with him, but I still hope so no can have a forgiving heart and look out for him and say a topic. Condolences to you. To lose a mother is a significant blow, you know. When I lose Mama Heather in 2023, Dredan and the world them can't tell you. It was the roughest time I know in my life. Look for me, look a friend of Stony Hill call me. Good day, Madam Stony Hill.
Andre, media we are watching. Andre.
Are we do watch it today? Oh, yes.
Anyway, when we come in, we get $10,000, Andre.
Oh, for the water, them.
Yes, Andre.
All right. If you can buy it, car come, because sometimes I'm busy. Buy the water, car come.
And listen, them people are too stubborn because when you start announce this something, Andre, them should have buy them white. One place they are after 3 right side of the digital where sell no white dress, then can go in there.
All right.
All right, see you Saturday, Andre.
All right, remember, no, me know you go nice up yourself, do your makeup, come up pretty. I make sure you reach early, you know, and a late something, it start 9 o'clock. Registration from 8 to 9 o'clock. And at 9 o'clock, praise and worship start immediately. All right? God bless you.
Me I go do that from 7 o'clock.
Lord, pay your eyelid. All right. See, Mama Vanilla called me. Yes, Mama V, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, Mama V.
Yeah, me just send you $100.
Send me
just
what?
send you $100 for the water.
Oh, the water. All right, Mama V. Thank you so much. All right.
Yeah, welcome.
God bless you. Go buy the water and the juice them tomorrow. Me, I go buy the juice. We just want somebody sponsor the water. See, Maria, another executive member, partner draw. Mr. Golding, make sure say him give Maria our ticket and say, Marie, please to be at Sheba Exchange. Yes, executive member of Partner Draw TV. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Andre, see that you publish it, but Andre, you know, it come in well more of the money there because already I'm putting them this send them give me the money already to buy it. But you know, I welcome getting the ticket. I welcome the program and thing. But I did go over by Hot Topic. From the day and extol condolences to him about the passing of his mom. Really used to talk about his mother and extremely close to her and stuff. And it is hard. So I understand. I know what it is to lose a parent. Because coming this week, Andre, at the 2nd anniversary of my son's passing,
Oh,
so
yes.
even for the your event, it will be bittersweet. So it's good me probably come get some little worship thing in my spirit and my soul because I know would have been very good in that day. Yeah, but I did go over. I went over there and extol set bereavement to him and stuff like that because I know I'm really in mother and stuff. And regardless of a mother. You understand? So but just I hope him just carry through and carry on.
Amen.
And stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right, there, Andre.
All right, problem. Bless you. You're an orphan, but you're not an orphan to Partner Draw TV. You're not an orphan at Pdtv. You're a child of the teacher. You are a child. Great man. Another executive. Hi.
Great man is here.
Yes, I'm not sorry. What you saying, great man?
Say Ishmael give me a homework.
Yes.
Ishmael say me try find something to work on down a Central Kingston.
Yes.
And after me listen to all your talk and me listen to what really are going. Me just look up one quick something. I don't know how to go work. But just listen to this.
Well, and the dread and find Rosie and something the picture, no? Lord Jesus.
You ready for it?
Hold on. Dread and find Rosie and Donovan picture quickly.
Yes, sir. This is it. Are we ready?
All right. 1, 2, 3. Go.
All the Tutsi them a quarrel because Rosie called them out. Yes, Rosie called them out. Yes, Rosie called them out. All the Tutsi them a quarrel because Rosie called them out. No, they want no holy coat this vice. No. Some name where I call. Lord have mercy, what is happening in our little country?
Yes.
Leader name a call, J and B name a call. It's a disgrace in the Labour Party. So ball out Rosie, ball out. Call out Rosie, call out. Nobody make them muzzle you. Them a liar than thief. Them a liar than thief. It's a disgrace in the Labour Party.
Not
Ball out!
not great man! Sing that again, great man!
Why hear him again?
Hey!
And the Tutsi them a quarrel because Rosie call them out. Yes, Rosie call them out. Oh, Rosie call them out. All the Tutsi them a quarrel because Rosie call them out. No, they want no who leak out the vice note.
Yes.
Some name where I call. Lord of mercy, what is happening in our little country? Lead a name a call, J and B name a call. It's a disgrace in the Labour Party. So call out Rosie, call out, call out Rosie, call out. Nobody make them muzzle you, them a liar than thief, them a liar than thief. It's a disgrace in the Labour Party.
Ball out, Rosie, ball out, ball out, Rosie.
Madam make them muzzle you.
Madam make them muzzle you.
Them a liar than thief, them a liar than thief. What a disgrace
in the Labour Party.
Stop yourself, teacher.
Ball out! Whoa, yo.
Ball out, Rosie, ball out. Hey, hey. Drayden, you know you have to go cut that, you know. Ball out, Rosie, ball out. Hey, hey. Ball out, Rosie, ball out. Hey, hey. Ball out, Rosie, ball. It's a disgrace in the Labour Party. It's a disgrace, Jamaica, that Jamaica is a disgrace. Them don't know who leaked the vice note. Them don't know who said what or she said what. As well, great man say, Prime Minister name a call, wife name a call, Babsy name a call. So much of them, the whole harlots and the whole goons and the wizards in the Labour Party. Ball out, Rosie, ball out, hey, hey, ball out, Rosie, ball out, hey, hey, ball out, Rosie, ball out. It's a disgrace, Jamaica in the Labour Party. So when you think about it, Jamaica, the people go and say, if Darrell can do it, why can't I? If Darrell can do it, Jamaica, why can't I? Of course, take peace and food. If Darrell can say 1.4 billion for bus and the bus, them not even value 300 million. Why can't I? Why can't I, if my minister that I look on is equally doing those skullduggeries in the country? You see them quick for name the man them though. But you ever realize they are quick to name the men, but the sex offenders in this country, they are never quick to name them. They are quick to name a robber, but the sex offender in this country, I am hearing also that a serial rapist got 12 years in prison. A serial rapist recently, Jamaica, got 12 years in prison. A known serial rapist in this country got 12 years in prison. What kind of gibberish and foolishness is that? Offenders of children and women, violators of children and women must be put away. Must, Jamaica. And that is why I am calling for a serious, comprehensive review of the laws surrounding rape and the rape culture in this country. We must put an end to the rape culture and the sodomy that happens. Even a 15-year-old boy was a part of the people that this man assaulted, Jamaica. And he only got 12 years for it. So it means that if him rape 12 people and 1 per year, him serve time. A rapist must be put. An offender quantity of children and women. A violator of children and women. They don't want to hear no. So why should we give them access to food? Why should we give them access to jail time? And why should we give them access to the menial penalties? It is time, Jamaica. It is time, Jamaica. It is time, Jamaica, that we stand up to the sex offenders in this country. I saw one them saying halfway tree, violate how many young ladies. And he's still on the road, Courtney. Up and down, continuing to violate the nation's young girls. And when they can't get the young girls, then turn to the little boys. It's a cruel act happening in our country. It is a dangerous act happening in our country. Enough for them who promise to bring legislation and advance the conversation. PNP MPs, why are we so silent about the sex offenders registry? Why are we so silent about naming and shaming our sex offenders in this country? Time come, Jamaica. Time come. I'll say it again. Time come. Time come. And guess who is the chairman of the JUTC? Owen Ellington. Mighty God.
Help. We key out of the letter.
We need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor right.
Owen Ellington, Courtney. Them say, show me a company and tell you who you are. Ellington and Vaz, not a good combination, Jamaica. Recipe for corruption, recipe for cronyism, recipe for nepotism, and recipes for bagger and two-moutism. Recipe, Jamaica. That pot. Not even a good season pot. You know, when you name a good season pot, Jamaica, you have chicken back. You have season rice, you have chicken back. I have little ackee night. Sometimes you put a little pumpkin, a little cabbage, a little callaloo. You know, some coconut juice and you cook that down. Will you ever eat seasoned rice with chicken back? No, I never eat that. No, Courtney, if you ever eat all my granny seasoned rice with chicken back, you first stir fry the chicken back in the pot. Yeah. So it's crispy and nice. And when you look up on the chicken, you know them something and it's nice and it gummy and chicken. But this pot that is cooking, it coming like a witch's pot. I coming like a witch's pot of nasty corruption, cronyism, and nepotism. Thieving Darrell and wicked Owen. You must remember why he had to step down as commissioner of police. Go check the WikiLeaks documents and it will tell you why. Go check the WikiLeaks document and it will tell you why. The WikiLeaks document will equally tell you why. Karen Cross is not a friend of the United States. Wait, no. The WikiLeaks document will remind you why Karen Cross is not a friend of the United States. Karen Cross must remember the United States don't love no one involved in anything related to drugs. You hear what I say, Courtney? Okay. She must remember she can't be a friend of the United States because too much antecedents drugs related, Jamaica. Too much antecedents. So when you think about it, Courtney, you think the US won't go. When they look up the antecedents and the history, they go and say, no. It's the same United States run out Ellington. It's the same United States want nothing to do with Karen. You hear what I said, Jamaica?
So when you see them talk about, oh, them can write to the United States and talk about this and talk about, who them can go to United States go talk to? You remember in those times when them did run the bogus visa then? Mm-hmm. The bogus visas carrying the United States, remember you about it. His comrades remind me about your history and your antecedents, you know, Karen. Some powerful comrades, I must remind her, Andre. The bogus visa them we that run with.
What can go so?
And then them say remind her that on the gully bank she thieving the light. On the gully bank, Karen, right at Jerusalem, them say you're thieving the light. No, Karen, that don't look good for a prestigious citizen like yourself. Oh my Lord. A prestigious citizen like yourself. Thieving light on gully bank.
Good morning. Tell the Jezebel, good morning.
Karen the crooked cross. Karen the crooked cross. In the week of Holy Week, Karen the crooked cross. No, my Lord. On the gully bank stealing light and electricity. Bogus visa. Drug consumption and drug mule. My God. Karen the crooked cross. Upon the cross, this cross is built on crosses, Jamaica. You never remember. You know, see, she can't answer me, I'll know, Courtney. For all these things, come on, Karen. I dare you, Karen. Come here. The crosses of the Karen. Crooked cross. Come here, man. Come here, man. I provoke you tonight to come. But when you come, Karen, be prepared for what is to come. She will talk everything else, Courtney. Karen the crooked cross. Good morning. Good morning. Because these are the neighbors that are bitter water, Jamaica. Them bitter like gall. And when them done, them go on like they're paragon of virtue. They are nothing but isms, schisms, scams, and frauds and goons. And we will not stand, Jamaica, for them to do what? Think they can tell and narrate the story of a better Jamaica. Better days are ahead, and these goons, these political goons and political mercenaries, Jamaica, Karen the crooked cross, will be one of those to be what, Jamaica? Removed from Jamaica's history. Jamaica is tired and sickened of them. Anytime Jamaica sees them, Jamaica wants to puke for all the irregularities and the wrongs they have done to this country. And when them talk, but they come for a better Jamaica, and they come under the disguise for a better Jamaica for their self-aggrandizement and all them want. Give her, she Jamaica is to the highest bidder. Courtney is an auctioneer. He's an auctioneer, Jamaica.
And 10 go to 12 and 12. Who want 12? 10 to 12. 5. 28. 28. 28. 28.
Ball out! Whoa! Yo.
A true Mark Golding a decent man and he not answer you, but me, Andre Stefano Stevens, will answer you. Karen the crooked cross. Wait, say it again, Courtney. Say it again.
And
the bidding start.
Who said 10? 10. Everybody said 10. No 10. Up, 12. 13. Everybody said 13. 13. Size 13. Okay, no. More. 13, 14, 15, 20, 27.
31 in your 35.
Ball out!
31 in your 35, Jamaica.
Them say 14. Them say 14.
Jamaica. Them are bitter water, Ishmael. Make we remind them tonight. They are certainly bitter water.
You got some people nowadays. I take step from the church. You got some neighbor. Them are take step from Christian. But you ever will go call them when them are trouble with. You ready? Call them a bitter water.
Bitter water. Them are what?
Bitter water.
The
ice bitter.
Mm.
My goodness. The tough time there a long time ago. See when they? They're fine. When they?
I'm busy making movie.
Yeah?
I want to say something to Dirty Batty Jerry tonight. I don't know if Jamaica saw. But Dirty Batty Jerry, I don't know if Jamaica saw the interview that Professor Andre Horton did. And you know, everybody has their version of the truth, and the truth must be spoken, Jamaica. Professor Horton spoke about the power struggle that he ensued in the PNP. And just like to both political parties, power struggle is going to be in there. But I heard Dirty Batty Jerry coming to give a narrative today as to what he believes is the reason for Professor Horton challenges. Listen to him today, Jamaica. And let me give a counter response to Dirty Batty Jerry.
I know many of you, especially many of you here on the platform, the YouTube platform specifically, for whatever reason, you don't have a lot of time for Professor Andre Horton. You don't like his mannerisms. You don't like the way he speaks. Many of you have said uncharitable things about his academic prowess because you're saying it doesn't translate what they say about him in terms of his credentials. It doesn't translate into his public-facing representation of himself. And you're not big fans. I mean, I'm not here to try to change your mind, and I'm not here to criticize you for feeling that way. What I'm here to say is that he's a fine young man, brilliant mind. I don't share the personal view that many of you share. Maybe perhaps I've been exposed to him and his abilities as an academic and as a man in a different way. But I have the world of respect for him, and I think that a man like him has something to offer to the politics. A lot of you don't think so, and that's fine. What I would say in regards to the example, one of the examples he gave about why he has fallen out of love with the politics, is that there's a huge difference between the intelligence of academic work, the intelligence of knowing how to apply principles in the career that you've chosen. There's a huge difference between those two things and the intelligence of being. Where the intelligence of being is concerned, you have to be aware of time, place, situation, context, and your own position in an organization. And then your actions should be adapted based on those specific circumstances, the situation you are in, and the reality of your own prominence or lack thereof in an organization. You know, human beings tend to think that we are unique. You know, people say, "Boy, I'm different," and I'm different, and I don't know about it, but I'm different. None of us are different. There are millions of people like you. There are millions of people like me. Yeah, none of us are different. There's nobody who is different from anybody else who exists or who has ever existed. Yeah, we tend to feel so something.
Come on. The only reason why Dirty Batty Jerry is taking the line of Professor Horton. Find them picture.
Put him up.
It's because his criticism about the politics make the PNP look bad. So he naturally became a sympathizer to Andre Horton because of what Prof. Horton said, that he's no longer a liker of the politics. But when I saw the video, Courtney, instantly I called Professor Horton on Saturday morning.
And I said to Prof. Horton, you know, it's not all truths must be spoken. And he must say, boy, Dre. And he might reason and he explained to me. But I said to Prof. Horton, Jamaica, Prof. Horton, you should have not run back in Western Jamaica. And he must say, Dre. And I said, Prof. Horton, you're naturally a bright person. Prof. Horton, people will naturally see you as a threat. But Prof. Horton, what you have to do, Courtney, build your own brand, independent, up, and work your brand, Prof. Horton, to become an indomitable one. That no one, Courtney, can say you have not earned your seat at the table. So when he must say, boy, Andre, me never get a certain support. I said, Prof. Horton, many others never got support. But they did what, Courtney? They created an engine to do what? Earn a seat at the table. Sometimes you have to keep on your blinkers, Prof. Horton. Sometimes you become distracted. I remember when I was in Portland, and many persons said to me in the party, Andre, I don't think Portland can carry it home. I said, really? I looked, Courtney, and I said, what? Forward still. I remember when many persons were around, it cannot cross. I said, you don't know the politics of the politics. And we pulled together a solid team of young people and mature people to get it done. I say that to say, Prof. Horton, where was your team to carry you across the finish line? When I looked at you, Prof. Horton, it was you alone. Where was the team? It is the team, Prof. Horton, not a one-man's victory, Courtney, that is going to carry you to the finish line. And when you do that, Prof. Horton, you don't need to get out of love with the politics. You need to study the politics like how you study the economy. You need to learn the prescriptions of the politics like how you learn the prescriptions of the economy. Who you want me to talk to him tonight, Courtney? Just as how you understand macro and what microeconomics. Understand the macro and the micro politics. Understand, Courtney, the inflation in the politics and the deflation in the politics. Understand the GDP in the politics, Prof. Horton. Understand the orange economy in the politics versus the blue economy in the politics. And if you do that, Prof. Horton, and you replicate the economy to the politics, many of what you say you have been turned off from, you would have put in a working mechanism or a working modus operandi. You think that Damien Crawford don't have a reality like you? You think Raymond Price don't have a reality like you? You think Alfred Dawes don't have a reality like you? You think Nikisha Burchell never had a reality like you? So why then are you going to complain? No, Prof. Horton. Be man enough and stand up to the times. You might go twice and you never be victorious. Look at Kamala Prasad Bisesa. As much as she's a political witch in the Caribbean, she never gave up on the politics in Trinidad. And it's 3 times before she come and turn Prime Minister for Trinidad. She could have given up, Prof. Horton.
She could have turned away, Profaten. She could have thrown in the towel, Profaten. She could have mashed up the mother bad pan, Profaten. But she had the politics of what? Survival. The politics of perseverance. The politics of what? Temperament. And the politics to move forward. So don't let these political goons like George Davis and Cliff Hughes and Lady Emily Crooks, not Shields. I wish she name. Emily Crooks, cause them crooked like. And the likes of Natalie Stock and Karen Cross. Don't give them the time of day. Brush it off, Prophet. Look at yourself and say, at this me really did that. You just as though you would take a spliff off of you. A big head spliff and you just a pump it, Prophet. Pump this spliff and so me can't overcome this, man. Me can't overcome this. Just as though you can write many books on the economy. I look forward for you writing many books on what? The politics of today. Prophet, you are more than capable of running the finance of this country one day. Because what we have right now running the finance is total garbage. And I have seen you time and time again sat down and give prescriptions on how the economy should work. I know that Michael Manley is one of your political fathers. Read, look, research, analyze, objectify what Michael was saying in his books. And when you do that, Michael will show you how he got many fights internally in the PNP. No political party short of bad mind, Tutsism and Sketeketeism. You have it everywhere, Prophet. But it's for you, Prophet, to do what? Stand like a rock of Gibraltar. Get yourself ready, Prophet. Because if you think that you go and get a chance to just go sit down and not sit in the parliament, brother, I'm going to tell you this. Me and you entering the parliament in the next election. I want to them quote. You and I, my brother, as me finance, one of, even if you're not on finance minister, but a state minister in finance. You, Prof. Andre Harton, will walk down the path. I will not be a selfish brother. I look at you and tell you where you must go run. I had that conversation with you and not when talk it now for them come set you up and say no, him can't get it. But you, Prophet, will be my political brother walking up the street. Ishmael, you will be going up the street with me to see to it that Mark Jefferson Golden becomes Prime Minister of Jamaica and we are march.
Remember, she breaks chains, guys. Remember, as so we get it, as so we get it, as so we are give it. Remember, wonderful advertisement, don't you think? Yes, man. Remember, she breaks chains, guys, because it's going to be a hell of a conference. Come and see the speakers such as Rosalie Hamilton. Come and see. Producer, you know, Rosalie Hamilton thing they're on there. Don't put it up. Don't put it up. Many special guests. Many special guests and special speakers will be there. Your weak header, we will make you strong at She Breaks Chains. That is for sure. Remember, guys. Anybody else have anything you want to come tell me? Come and tell me. Come and tell me, guys, because you know we have the tickets right here. You know, young man, can you call back again? I just find the tickets them. Call back again, young man. Call back. Call back again, young man. We have the tickets them. Andre, Auntie Claudette, are we doing any more BOGO? Yeah, we're still doing the BOGO, guys. Come. Call back again, young man. Just for another 2 days, guys. Come on. Hot tickets. Hot tickets. Come see Rosalie Hamilton. Come. Gentlemen, have you gotten your tickets? We're just asking. Have you gotten your ticket? We need to know. Yeah, we're now asking you. Come on. Have you gotten your ticket? Thank you, Auntie Claudette. Thank you. So nobody else now call and ask? Oh, God. Hey, one thing, you know. One Pdtv, man. You see, you know? Me love you no bad. So remember, if you haven't gotten your ticket, you do have a chance to see She Breaks Chains. And she could have break all the chains. Remember, Rosalie will break a chain at She Breaks Chains, you know. So come. Who else? Who else? Nobody now call me.
Guys, remember you can purchase a ticket for a friend, a family member.
You hear that? You hear that? So, the monitoring spirit, then we are watch. I am selling tickets. Yes. Monitor some tickets over here for we. Come on, Liberal can buy ticket too, you know. Everybody. Non-partisan can buy a ticket, you know. Come, guys. Come, guys. Call me again. Boy. Midday nice, but how him? How him? Okay, in a bottle. Yes, with yeah, man. Oh God, may I tell you? Oh God, may I tell you? Yes, guys. Yes, guys. I do. Listen, I'm begging anybody, don't screen record that. Please, I'm begging of you. I'm begging of you. Me nah no luck. Yes. Yes. What did I do? All I was doing is selling tickets. Remember, She Breaks Chains. Remember, She Breaks Chains, sir. You know, bad load for me. Producer, you now work with me at all.
Ball out! Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
But Andre, I have a question. Andre, I wonder if no minister, no MP are gonna come because several powerful members of parliament. You may even see people on other sides. You may never know.
Yeah, good night.
Yes, mommy.
I am calling you on regards to that video you played, right? I had my grandson who was going to that school about 5 years ago. He was a soft-spoken, very well-mannered young man.
Yes.
And they would gang him.
Them gang your grandson up there.
Yeah, rob him. Take away his lunch money.
Mighty
God. Because he was not a rough child and spoke proper English.
Oh Lord.
They took set on him and he had to travel. What he had to do now is go in the morning and go to the canteen and pay for his lunch. That he has no money on him.
Mighty God.
And then
says a school of
police.
That's
what he had to. Yeah, you know what I had to do? I had to take him out of the school and send him to Canada.
You had to take him out of JC and send him to Canada.
I sent him to Canada.
Because he was too soft-spoken and then texted for your grandson.
Yes.
Mighty God.
He was a decent child. Gentleman. Right? And then what your clothes that you wear or you come to school, your bag, you know, you can't wear the decent what. So all of that.
Pure gangster go up there. Nothing.
All I do, I had to.
They don't refine the boys up there. Pure gangster go there. Pure gangster, mama. No. Pure gangster. You hear what the grandma said? She had to pull her child, her grandson, and send him to Canada because she never wanted her grandson end up like the little guy here. Wayne Robinson, you are a sad excuse of a principal. A school of gangsters, Courtney. Me live back at them, you know. Right, that Jamaica, me live back at them. I can't tell you, a pure gangster go there. Pure bad man. All you, Wayne Robinson. You listen to what they did to this child. Black and blue. I want to tell you, Jamaica. Years ago when I was at St. Catherine High, there was this boy who take set for me man in Union right Courtney. Named Nicholas Gardner. Nicholas Gardner. Them kind of me I wear my glasses and my pants draw up and him and say, "What you nerd?" And him call me a batty man and him call me this. And one day him come and him take me lunch, Courtney. Your lunch. And him take me juice. And him and yam it in front of me. And what you do? Hi. Them the time in a grade 9. And him continue to do it the whole week in Jamaica. You're hungry now. And I'm hungry, but me get fed up now. Hungry man is a what? A hungry man is a hungry man. I don't know what I'm doing in Jamaica. Him the right. Remember, say grade 9, the upstairs at St. Catherine High School, you know. Yeah. And him the pan. Him the pan, the railing. Batty boy, me and near me lunch, batty boy, and him a go on. Me not say nothing to him, me say, Nicholas, me go on like a little girl, please, to give me my food. I want my lunch. And when I look, me say, dirty boy, boom, I push him over the rail. Him drop off. And if he bust Jamaica, sometimes you have to turn up against the bully them. Too much bullying at the school, them Jamaica. Too much bad breeding at the school. Too much wicked in at the school. I think Miss Tyson will send me gone away. You think Miss Tyson will send me gone away? Miss Joan Tyson said you're going to be on detention for the week. Yes, you're a good student, but they bullied you, Jamaica. You're a good student, but they bullied you. You see, from that, down to the ground me walk, and you know what them start calling me at St. Catherine High. Wow. The name moved from Sharon. Them used to call me Sharon at St. Catherine High School. To Father God. They hear me say to you, Courtney? Father God. My name changed the day from Sharon to Father God. Everybody fear me. The soft-spoken little boy will wear him glasses and him pants up and sitting. People say, no! Ball out!
Ball out! Whoa! Yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
Ask Miss Tyser. I make him a boss. And when his mother come to school from Upper John's Road, me tell her, and my mother come and my mother decent, you know. I just eat them up in and me say, hey boy, and the anger that came out of me, Jamaica. So come if you're bad gangster, boy. Somehow need to stand up to them and show them, fist up them face and lick them back and fight them back. All if you get the punch, fight them back. Yes, Sharon, Father God. Fight them back, Jamaica. Too much bullies. Too many bullies. Too much of your mothers create too much bullies. And too many of your schools. I know which part of them bullies that come from. The track team. None of them bullies come from the sports team them. Because them are the macho man them in the school. And them believe, I know the principal does nothing to them. Because them have to represent the school in a tracks and football and basketball. And the children in this country. Who are the academics who make sure the school look good at CXC. Are traumatized by the bullying. Jamaica. I say this to say tonight. The school should be responsible for paying those bills. The Jamaica Trust, the JC Trust. And you can't call me Sharon if you don't want. I mean, no, them are going to run with this now, Jamaica. But from Sharon to Father God. Yes, Father God. And you can't call me Sharon all you don't want. But Jamaica, When Sharon done, Sharon transforming a man. And when me walk into the school, everybody says, see the gangster there. Everybody pan the corner of the school, them clap me the day. Good riddance. And that is how I earned my name at St. Catherine High School. The mother must press charge against the little boy who did those things to her. The mother must sue Wayne Robinson and the school board.
That she said that bill them now pay the pilot. Or it a go.
Stand firm, Jamaica. So all who want to, that is why I never celebrate no way near them.
Father God put the up.
That's why I not celebrate bully. And anybody who a bully me stand up against them. So when me see all the one in England want come bully me and do the things then, you recognize me in a back down sometimes. Me bully him back Jamaica because me nah make them think so them can win me. You hear Jamaica? Sometimes we must stand up to them and make them know you not fear them. But you know, bully me in this season and think them are going to get away with it. Too many people in this country have suffered traumatic experiences. You heard the incident from last week, but because you were caught up winning the boys and girls championships, you never saw it fit. You never saw it fit. When you see Lady P a call in a Big Gladys show, you know it hurt her. Lady P talk up the things tonight.
Yeah, I mean, because my son go to school, you know. That's Centennial, you know. I mean, I tell you, you know, when he bus guy school, you know. So me always I tell him, say, you know, no fight Ray. Two boys are bully him. And he come and he say, Mommy, so and so and so. And I go by school. Walk from principal to everybody. And one of them. Yeah, me one of him. Me not say him if nobody bully him. And then go back again and this boy bully him. And then take on 4 of them. Andre, make I tell you, give them a whopping. When me say whopping, me say whop them properly.
Yes.
And one of them run him down and tap up in. And Mr. then call him Hulk. Nobody around with him. I make I say something to parents. Parents, don't send our children to school to war.
Yes.
No, we don't support that. But you must teach the children to defend themselves.
True.
Because you are not there. And most of these principals then does not have time to stay in the class and see what's happening.
Yes.
So your child or your children have to stand up to them. And you know, when 4 of them are fight you, try all one.
Just all one, Lady P. Just one, all one.
I heard you white teeth land. You fuck on that. And that is it.
All right.
That is it. I come war them. Big up yourself.
All right, Lady P said just hold one.
Yes.
See another lady say, there's another case at St. Jago High School. My son was beaten also in his sleep at school. And he now has moderate ear loss, Andre. I press charge on the 2 boys. They get station bail. It's now before the court. He's still going through pain because the ear is burst. Those boys on the track team in the school backs them, Andre. My son is a well-behaved child who is doing a great academic, but he don't deserve this at all at St. Jago High School. It's all across the schools in this country. Especially schools who you have sports influencing the schools. Hello, good night, Carl. But you, Wayne Robinson, you owe it to the mother.
Yes.
You owe it to the child. You owe it to the nation. A full, comprehensive report on the actions to be taken in regards to the child and to the bully. It's not going to be business as usual. And I'm going to lift by your name, Wayne Robinson. And I'm going to ease up Wayne Robinson. You think we get over the uniform shebang? The uniform, the uniform business. You remember? Think we get over those things? You think we get over the shebangs of the school coaches and all the shebangs that they're going on with? No. I want to tell you, Mama, find yourself a good human rights attorney. There are several good human rights attorneys in Jamaica. Find yourself one. Marcus Goff is a very good one. Daniel Archer is a very good one. And there are many other human rights attorneys that you can find. Find one. Iqbal Chevalier. Find one, Courtney. Find one that can stand up to these wicked goons in this country. Find one. Find one. Whilst the championship has sweet you could have lost a student at your institution. And you are celebrate about JC, one college, my backside. I'm the picking them up, they not safe. One college, my backside, my tarot, my too fenke. One too wicked. And you're no different from where the next one named Royal Reed, because him recruit you carry up there. Them say, show me a company and I tell you who you are. So you can't be nothing different from Royal Reed. All the school, they need to get a proper audit, you know. Another free agent. This school needs to get a proper audit, Jamaica. I'm going to call the Integrity Commission and I'm going to call the Auditor General to come up there and do some thorough investigation. But one college, me tara. One college, me puck. The two alone is a set of wicked and cruel and destruction to the country. That is why this country cannot be better off. Because the way in which our young men are being cultured. The way in which our young men are being cultured and fostered, Jamaica, in this country, is a clear indication. Clear indication of the kind of shebangs and the skullduggeries. And that's why I said to people all the time, you know. That's why I'm saying to people all the time, protect your mental health. Because things like this can bring trauma to children. Things like this, Jamaica, can bring trauma to children. Protect your mental health. Jamaica, as somebody who is a mental health advocate in Jamaica, and by extension the world, the stereotype that persons living with mental health in Jamaica faces is very depressing. The first thing them say, a madman, a mad girl, mad woman. But with that, Jamaica, the mental health response in Jamaica is not adequate because the support that the people get isn't adequate. The support slows them down, Courtney. It slows them down till they can't even move. Them literally coming like robots and zombies. I remember when I was at War 21, I spoke about it, I'm speaking about it all the time. When they thought that I was going too fast, they gave me multiple injections to do what, Courtney? Slow me down. I remember a particular psychiatrist said to me, I'm going to give you some sedatives for you to sleep, Andre. Because if you talk more, they're not going to release you. So you're going to work with me and sleep for a few days for them to start evaluating you to send you home. And when I saw that, I realized that after the monitoring, them say, oh, so they prefer you slow down to go back into society. They prefer you to that, Courtney. Slow down to go back into society. And Jamaica, here the young lady said, she having suicidal thoughts because there's something called hallucination. Whereby, Courtney, you are here, but you're hearing chasing thoughts in your brain.
And when people hear, you see, people want me to talk the politics. And when they're not talking the politics, them run gone. Mental health matters, Jamaica. Health matters. And many of you don't even understand how it has affected so many of your children, women, boys, girls in this country. And when you have the chasing thoughts, what comes? Depression. Suicidal thoughts. It can make you even get what? Obese. The medication can swell you. I remember when I just come out of War 21, a lot of people never know it was me. Because I was swollen like a sour fish, like Marlon Morgan. Swollen. But if mental health matters, Jamaica, the report says 1 in every 4 Jamaicans suffer from a mental health. Many of whom, Courtney, are not diagnosed. Many of whom, when you see the children have mental, well, the first thing you say, obey them. Under spiritual attack. Yeah, mental health has some kind of spirituality to it, Courtney. However, how did I overcome? I found coping mechanisms. When I believe I'm coming under a manic situation, I might not sleep, but I try to focus. And then they will say, how are you doing several things? And you don't crash. Because my brain, Courtney, Claudette can tell you, Ishmael can tell you, Drayden, I can literally project 20 different things and master the 20 different things all at once. Because that is when I am what? Manic. Being bipolar manic can also be something great, Courtney. But if not managed well, it can let you crash. There is psychosis. There is schizophrenia. There is when you have depression, multi-personality disorder. You can have bipolar manic, psychosis, multi-personal disorder, and schizophrenia. So I am saying this to say, Jamaica, many of whom have a mental health struggle, are we talented? I never see a mentally ill person who is not gifted. Courtney, tell me if I lie. Every person who suffers a mental health attack is somebody who is gifted. Some of the brightest. Some that you will look at and say, backside, how he got triggered. How did she get triggered? Many of them have been triggered by something in their childhood past. You remember what Prof. Abel talk about? Childhood trauma? Because there are things that they suffer with and they struggle with and they keep it to themselves for years. And because they're considering on it, Courtney, they don't have anybody to talk to about it. Because they fear talking about it will lead to what? Stereotype. So it's either we are talented, Courtney, or we are brilliant. Or you're both talented and brilliant. I say that to say, Jamaica, mental health matters.
And until we deal with mental health the right way as a society, until we start diagnosis and treatment, people never thought that I would have come back. But was I mental? Probably have a personality disorder. Because I can go from one extreme to the extreme in less than 30 seconds. But then if I have my mood stabilizers, you cannot. When I'm on my mood stabilizers, Jamaica, that is when I'm most deadly. Because I'm thinking things here and I'm projecting another thing there. But Jamaica, you call me mad boy, I call myself gifted. And I thank God that He placed the issue of the mental health stereotype on me. You know why, Courtney? I'm normalizing a conversation for people to understand mental health. I'm normalizing a conversation that people can appreciate. That even if your child is said to be bipolar, schizophrenic, and all of these things, Jamaica. Mr. Marsh is calling. Mr. Marsh, what are you saying? Quickly.
Yes. On a serious note, Andre, mental health issue, especially schizophrenia, is something that make you hear voices.
Yes, it can.
Okay. Well, in the midst, that serious thing I have to put in this in. You're very prime minister. Remember that he heard dead baby cries? Remember? Yes, he heard dead baby cries. And you realize that many things him said, he don't remember that him said it.
Mighty God.
And you ever notice if you ask him certain questions, him get arrogant?
Yes, because he has what is suffering called multi-personality disorder. That's what Andrew Wood suffers from. Multi-personality disorder.
Exactly. So somebody should check on him. Yes, somebody should check on him. But tell me, just before I go, you know of any prime minister that went to St. Catherine High School? I wonder if he was a bully.
No, he wasn't a bully, but he was bullied in high school. Let me tell you how bullied he was. I remember they talking about it at St. Catherine High School. He was bullied. He used to take set on the students because, he was the head boy of the school. And the students got tired of him. I know what the students did. There's a particular tree. The green tree right in the school, evergreen. He goes under it every day in lunchtime. And you know what they did to him?
Talk up the thing.
Courtney, am I allowed to talk what they did to him, Jamaica?
Because before you say it deserves a ball out.
Ishmael, it deserve a ball out. Ishmael, you know what some of the students in grade 11 did to him? They literally Jamaica. You don't know what they did, Courtney? You want me? Jamaica, them Jamaica. Ask him why them call him Golden Shower.
Ball out! Whoa, yo.
Ask them why them call him Golden Shower.
Yes.
The students pee in a bottle. And then Marshy, when him go back in the tree, the whole steel piece come down pan him. So
help. We here.
Whoa.
Then call him Golden Shower because them son him a steel piece. Ask anybody at St. Catherine High School to know the story. Them son him a steel piece. Golden Shower. Son the boy a steel piece. Then say them tired of him.
No wonder I'm so ranked.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
Because you beat up a boy. One regret me have. One regret me have on a certain individual that did push over there.
All right, Mashi. Mashi, why you try? Mashi, you know how long me hold that? You know how much years me hold that, Mashi? You come try it out on me. Golden shower.
Oh, golden shower.
Hey, still peace. Then still peace in Mashi.
The time he rank with nobody in a parliament.
Just call him golden shower.
Golden shower. I can't.
No call me no too much. You never know. Yes, Kishen, what you saying now?
So you expect him to treat the people in Jamaica any better if them piss on him? Eh?
Ball out!
This is a trauma, man. I go through.
Yeah, man, childhood trauma. Childhood trauma I'm going through. Childhood
Andre,
trauma.
When somebody dash piss on you, know, if somebody dash back in the days, if somebody dash piss
socially embarrassed. Yes, socially embarrassed.
Your life, you know? Oh God, that means some need to give him counseling then.
Him need to go see a psychotherapist.
And no,
shower
the wife, no, me see why the wife not really back people and people when they go missing and all of that. Cause she walk with the whole, two of them have hatred in them, man.
Hatred.
I want every people to piss on him if they're still alive because he would not carry vengeance with them.
My.
Ball out!
It's serious. You know, them piss on the Prime Minister.
You never know.
No, sir. Jaja. Blessings.
All right, my friend.
Can't start that. Well, Easter come up. Easter come up. Cause today weather. Tom Fool Day as well. I say all foods day, something like that. We don't know if the tradition still go on. I don't know, but as a kid, we used to know that it go on. We say a scammer them. Yeah, Pdtv can't do nothing about that lady. Yeah, honestly, we can't do nothing. Door-to-door dealing went wrong, of course. She should pay it already and we want to deliver straight to the house. Yeah. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, brother Courtney.
Good afternoon. Me know who this man. Happy belated.
I am good.
Happy belated Earth Strong General.
Thank you. Thank you coming from a March, man.
Yes. Me know March people. Happy belated Earth Strong. You know, so today when I come in, I say I go big up. Today when I drive come in,
man,
say, no, say,
I want to tell you, I enjoyed myself and I did everything that I was not supposed to do.
Where you do?
So that is,
Edward, where you do so we enough to do?
Well, you all could think about it. That's no problem.
You go out of the way? Edward, you go out of the way?
I enjoyed myself.
All right. Ed boy, between me and you, them now listen, them now hear. Where you go yesterday? Where you go?
Huh? I went into the belly of the beast to preach a sermon.
Good.
Ball out! Whoa, yo.
And the sermon is said, woman, thou art loose.
You talk like a tongue that you talk the head boy, a tongue that.
So I was attempting to break the chains.
Oh,
in expectation of she break chains.
Yeah,
you know. But to be very serious.
Yes,
to be very serious. I want to say, brother.
Yeah.
We're going to call this segment of the program Consumer Affairs with Courtney, because it seemed like today
like they go solve all these problems. If on a light, a barrel.
Well, I have a problem.
Yeah, where your problem? Where your problem, the word boy? Where your problem?
My problem is with the water now.
The water.
I want to ask Andrew this. The water he had to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yeah.
what was the fecal level in that water?
The fecal level. Head boy, you're
The
going on
fecal,
different dimension with that fecal level.
Ball out! Whoa! Yo.
What percentage water that you talk about? Cause you see what kind of percentage the fecal people. I want to really a bit boy are saying
because I want to remember, you know, we had been privy to a report from a PNP counselor who told us that the fecal, I don't want to say the word, the fecal level in the water is very high.
But a long time the counselor talk about the water problem then, boy.
Right.
Months,
so I want
6
to
months
say
now. Come last year I talk about it.
Last year, so I want to ask if that was the water Andrew Holness had. Because from he drank that water in Parliament, he has not recovered since.
Yes, go and see him. I've drank too much time.
I think that has been the water he has been drinking. No wonder why now that the story is coming to bump with Rosie. Right?
Yeah.
You see man hiding now, man telling you about too much plans of them talking about NHT, just having a verbal diarrhea. And you know, when you drink water, not the certain water that's contaminated, not only does it give you a verbal diarrhea, I mean a physical diarrhea, but it gives you a verbal diarrhea too.
And Rosie
so you start to,
I know Rosie.
No, Rosie not ease up. But on this blessed Easter period, I want to behave myself. I want to behave myself and say I hope and I wish She Breaks Chains a very successful event.
Edboy, me day and Andre say we all say if you need for there, you need for come. You need for come.
Well,
see there? You need for forward. See there? You need for there, Edboy.
Well, no, I would
have
been, but other
engagements.
I know, but other circumstances, pressing circumstances would have otherwise prevented me from being there. And it's not, and I can say straight up, it's not me. But I can't say no to work. Yeah?
Oh, definitely.
And we're trying to build out the finances so that whenever the time is called, and let me break another breaking news as I go on, that whenever the time is called,
you ready?
That there will be a new mayor.
A new mayor?
I don't know if it's a re-elected mayor or a new mayor. I'm saying it. I don't know if it's a re-elected mayor or a new mayor.
Where?
In Port Maria. In Port Maria.
Serious?
In St. Mary's.
Serious?
So,
Edboy.
So we are preparing to fight.
Where up to, Edboy? Where up to? It's a new mayor.
No, I'm saying the next local government election.
When are the next local government election?
It can happen today and it can happen in 2028.
Okay. There's no time frame. Yeah. Okay.
There's no time frame, but really the time frame is 2028, constitutionally in February.
Yes.
But all I have to say to my friend Richard Creary.
You my word for a man.
Richard Creary. Yeah. You will never see the mayoral seat in St. Mary again.
Never.
You will never have the chance to sabotage people and your cronies and your team of those questionable character people who like people's little. I won't say what I want to say, but I'm going to go. It's Easter. All the best, brother.
All the best.
Ball out! Whoa! Yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
There's 264 working days in the year. Of that, an extension officer has to respond to 5,000 farmers. One extension officer. Now you understand why Jamaica is not producing?
Of course.
Now you understand why Jamaica is not producing. Now you understand why the onion farmers are not getting markets to sell their goods. Because the extension officers who should be the point of contact to put them there, to put the things there and to put them on the market is overwhelmed, underworked and under-resourced and underpaid. So the farmers have to be hunting them own. But that is what Floyd Green wants, you know. Because his friends gets the contracts to carry in the imported chicken back. His friends get the contract to carry in the imported onions. His friends get the contract to carry in what? The imported eggs. So it's by design, Courtney. Do not empower the extension officers, Floyd Green. And as a farmer, Ishmael, I'll know. I only met my extension officer once.
One time. What year?
She couldn't even spend half hour Jamaica.
Since I forgot somewhere else.
What can go so?
When you message her back, she said, Andre, you know, exhausted me. And I say, mighty God. The people are overworked, underpaid, under-resourced. And
ball out!
As a farmer myself, I can tell you, if I must get access to that extension officer, Courtney, 264 days in the year, and 5,000 I wish you have to attend to, bro. That means I'm not see her back till 5 years' time.
Help. We hear the
We
Belarus.
need your divine intervention.
5 years' time before me see her back. The next election, Jamaica, she going to be a visiting politician like Floyd Green. Visitor, she going to be to the
ball out. Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
So she come visit Jamaica and me nah go see her back.
Next 5 years, she come promise you again.
Why you think agriculture is not doing well? Because the extension officers, my friend, are not coordinated.
No.
If they're not coordinated, Jamaica, they can say to this part of the country, stop producing tomato, produce onion instead. There is no communication with the extension officers. There is no agricultural plan.
No set plan.
There is no agronomy. Nobody testing the soil to say to the farmer, do not produce this here. Produce yam here. Who is going to go and follow up? The ones you have to pay from first hand. The ones you have to go pay from Caribbean Chemicals. You are a sad excuse as a minister of agriculture. How many of the farmers getting access to the fertilizers? How many farmers are getting access to the seedlings? As a farmer myself, Jamaica, I am going to speak. There is a glut. You don't need a glut in the market. You need coordinated efforts, Ishmael. So you say, all right, 20 man in the farming community. There are 20 producers to supply, for instance, St. Mary. If 20 man in the community for supply, 5 acre tomato, 5 acre onion, 5 acre lettuce, 5 acre pap chow, 10 acre yam. And it is coordinated to see to it that that community and that town. But no, Jamaica. They want the farmers to do what? Plant. Go on, you know it's discouraging. You all go plant something, bro. And when you look at their market, I'll for $10 a pound. After you have to wake up in the morning, water that product. Make sure you get enough things for water the pesticides and the insects and the pests them. But Jamaica, this is what you signed up for. This is the leadership that you wanted and you got, Jamaica. He says that he is the weapon of destruction against farming in this country. And I'm going to go around this nation and wake up the farmers to let them see what agriculture should be versus what it is today, Jamaica. When you look, James Robertson go a St. Thomas, go buy the onion from the man, them all $25 a pound. Then him go store them up and wait till the onion short Ishmael in charge of $9,000, $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 bag. For your onion, 50 pound of onion. When you look fried, no support the local broiler farmers. Him make a friend of his carrying a container, 2 container imported egg. So the local poultry and broiler industry in Jamaica has not recovered. The first thing you think a housing should have been the first thing they do after Melissa. The first thing they should have done was food security. Put back the farmers to work, give them the additional rudiments to do what? People have to eat, then people. The Maslow needs of Wetnam hierarchy speaks about the need of belongingness, self-worth. So if the farmer now have self-worth, I believe that he's accepted and respected Jamaica. So it must be food, then housing. After housing, then infrastructure of education and healthcare. But when you look at them, Jamaica, these are the people. These are the people that you say choose Jamaica with. You see me? Hi. I choose Jamaica, but I don't choose the Jamaica Labour Party.
So me day here, I do the thing. God is the greatest. God is good. Me I go get some bow ties now for the wait staff. But 2 other drops for the up at the kitchen. I grew one time insurance. The boss see me under pressure. I say, lady, shut your mouth, cause me pay you good. And she just shut up. She breaks chains, guys. I blink my eye this morning and pay the final amount for the venue. Mighty God. But me know God I gotta do something amazing. God I gotta do something amazing for She Breaks Chains. Dread, you know me can't see the comments and them something. It's like me. Oh. Alright, may I see the comments now? Not really. Alright, you now see me? Like up the live. Like up the live. Like up the live, guys. Yeah, cause I must under my phone now, so I don't really understand. Anybody want to give me a nice Ultra 26? Samsung Ultra 26. I'm going to take the latest iPhone. I never get an iPhone in my life yet. No, one time I get one iPhone. I'm going to use it for start the production. But let's see me there, guys. See me apostle there. My apostle I got the pan She Breaks Chains. I say my apostle say, what do you should wake up this morning? What do you phone? I say the amount of people can't get me Jamaica and them is like them have to call Anticlight as Anticlight say, here is the number to reach Andre. I bar people phone so me can't give you the number. So they can reach out for the 9955301 if it's an emergency for now. But me I go get the bow tie them for the wait staff. Cause I know me do things extra. When you know me do things extra. No, me no need for run a marathon. Me have to be conscionable. Remember, say the people them help out me with She Breaks Chain. We go ask them if you want. That would have been selfish of me. She Breaks Chain have to come first. She Breaks Chain have to come first. So I go buy the bow tie them. After I buy the bow tie them, Mm-hmm. Yes. I'll go in at that first. When you love me, if you love me, say, I love you, teacher. Me say, if you love me, say, I love you, teacher. Me go say, students, you know, me go say this too, no. No, me not go talk. Mama Janet, me don't know if anybody can reach out to Mama Janet. I've been trying to find Mama Janet for the longest while. Once me there in Canada, she did call me. From that, I tell Mama Janet to the house there, PKR. They contain a home, and it's like, me don't know what happened to Mama Janet. So, I think say me go give somebody else the home. I identify the second person, me go give the home already. Cause Mama Janet, if anything we do a marathon and buy some black and steel and give Mama Janet. You understand? But right now, me can't delay because a long time, me speak Hallelujah, all of them people here, I go there Sheba exchange. I go in the place, go buy the bow tie them now. Me can't show everything. Mm-hmm. So I can't hear, but me can't, let me go put it up on the road. Lord Jesus. The amount of things clouded up on the road. Hi, darling. I am well, my sugar. All right, bless you. Mm-hmm.
Are you aware, Jamaica, that majority of students who are bullied don't speak about it? Majority of students who are bullied. Mr. Thompson, you are one teacher. Many students who are bullied, do they come and report the bullying to the school? They are afraid of talking about it. So they go home, they cry, they sometimes withdraw, them sometimes call school, them sometimes do something. But majority of the time, or 90% of the time, 95% of the time, the school isn't aware that the child is being bullied. So when Jamaica College wants to paint the picture Jamaica as though it was a misrepresentation for a $2,000 note. Come on, Jamaica College. Come on, Wayne Robinson. Come on, JC. All Boys Association. None of you, Ishmael, find back the picture. None of them can compromise. None of them can come take back, to come talk the reality. The school did not respond in time. When Robinson was caught up, Courtney, winning boys' champs, he never saw it fit. It wasn't on his agenda until it made news. If it never make news, it would not get relevance, Jamaica. But because it come in the news now, and because we have to come to the realities that these things are happening, when you come with a bagger and two mouth, none of it. Deceptive JC, deceptive Wayne Robinson, and the leadership of Jamaica. Deceptive it is, and deceptive we're calling it out for. Jamaica. There were 4 companies that were named in this report. One of the companies named for the activities is Supreme Laundry Services. Between December 2023 and December 2024, Supreme Laundry Equipment they did laundry equipment worth 28 million, was imported on 3 separate occasions using the UE tax exemption form. The company received 6.6 million in the customs duty relief. UE Hospital then also paid 1.9 million in brokerage, storage, and custom charges on goods it did not own. The former CEO's signature appeared on customs declarations, even though his employment had ended in November 2022, which the report describes as deeply concerning. This is what? The scientific medical services. Now, a total loss of $615,784. Cups and dishes with the value of 1.4 million were imported whilst using the UE tax exemption. The company received $615,784 in relief duty, what makes this case particularly note is that what happened next? The UA hospital then purchased the same cups and dishes back from the private company for 6.9 million, despite the fact that the items were still sitting unused in the UA stores as late as May 2025. In other words, Jamaica, UA Hospital helped a private company avoid custom duties on imported goods and then pay the same company 6.9 million to purchase those very goods. Courtney, do you want me to continue tonight, Jamaica? These are the facts that the media house is not talking. Everything them there from bingy-lingy-ling Dennis Meadows. Bingy-lingy-ling Dennis Meadows. I am going to beat and teach Dennis, but I beating and teaching all four. Not one Jamaica. All four are beating and teaching tonight. So when them a sit down pan Dennis Garden in them, I go and beat and teach all of them. Every single one of them, Jamaica. Wildman sales, total loss $3.9 million. The Jamaican people lose. 40 waste bins with a customs value of 6.6 million were imported using, now put up that yet, Ishmael, wait for me. Using UA Hospital tax exemption, giving the company what? 2.9 million in waiver. UA Hospital then purchased those 40 bins from a private company. For how much? $11 million plus $980,049 in additional customs and brokerage charges. The overseas supplier invoice on the bins was dated the 26th of April 2024, which preceded the UA formal procurement processes that only began in May 2024. This indicates that it indicates that the supplier knew the scale was coming before any official process had started. You don't want me to continue tonight, Jamaica? Consultants were being paid without contracts or deliverables. $681 million worth of contracts was paid to consultants and service providers for redevelopment and related work without procurement procedures. 4 separate suppliers received and combined $631 million between April 2029 and March 2025 with no formal contracts, no selection processes, documentations, and no approval records. These included Jamaica. $499 million paid to private company 1, Supreme Laundry Services for laundry services. $43 million to a quantity surveyor, $63 million to a contractor for paying landscaping and certification works, and $25 million to a haulage service. 2 consulting contracts worth US $279,450 were entertained or entered into a strategic review of the hospital. For the first contract, $93,000 US $750. All the deliverables were completed. For the second contract, $185,000 US $700. Half the money was paid, but no deliverables were provided. There was no evidence that the board formally adopted the recommendations from either review, raising serious questions about whether the expenditure delivered any value at all. Set a rat trap, Ishmael. Ishmael, set a rat trap because I'm going labor rights! Una come here, labor rights!
Alright. Partner draw. Partner draw. Andre. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. With the 2 for the rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap.
Jamaica, you want me to continue tonight? You see how much days I've been silent? I tell them when I come in, Courtney, I am coming with the facts to present to you. Because majority of these media houses do no investigative journalism. And it's not that they don't want to do the investigative journalism. They decide not to do it because it doesn't suit Nationwide's agenda. It doesn't suit Emily Shields' agenda. It doesn't suit their agendas. So do you want me to continue tonight, Jamaica? If you want me to continue tonight, say yes, teacher. If you want me to continue tonight, say yes, teacher.
Say yes. Yes.
UWI Hospital entered a two-loan agreement with a private wing, the Tony Twins Wage, to procure medical equipment bypassing government procurement rules entirely. In 2029 June, the Philips Digital Diagnostic C50 machine was acquired for 91 million. In March 2023, a Philips Mobile CR machine was acquired for US $354,334, which is approximately 55 million Jamaican dollars. The Ministry of Finance had specifically advised the UWI in June 2023 that the arrangement fell outside procurement law and that the UWI should explore budget recollection or apply for additional funding. The UWI Hospital ignored this advice. The Minister of Finance written approval which is legally required for borrowing of this nature was never obtained. Again, Nigel failing his dereliction of duties. Nigel failing his dereliction of duties. The contract deliberately split to avoid oversight. The Public Procurement Amendment in Act in 2018 expressly prohibits splitting a single procurement into smaller parts in order to avoid the competitive tender thresholds. UWI Hospital did exactly this on multiple occasions, dividing large renovations and electrical projects into small segments, each kept just below the threshold requiring a competitive tender, and then awarding each part directly to a single contractor without competition. Now, Jamaica.
What can go so?
You know, I decided to look at the three companies and to go at tax companies office of Jamaica to go find out who are behind these companies receiving these contracts, Jamaica. Company one, the Scientific Medical Supplies Limited, is a laboratory testing company. It's active. It was incorporated in March, ready now, Ishmael, March 23, 1989. 2 persons have shares in it. But when you look Jamaica, the names of the persons in the company are Peter Lou, Howard Law, Elsie Law, Noel Lyon, and Howard Law. So I am saying, Jamaica, this was a company getting several contracts. But I then continued. That a SMS. The same SMS Jamaica. The same SMS who had the laundry equipment worth 28 million was imported on 3 separate occasions. Using the UWI Hospital tax exemption, the company received 6.6 million in customs duty relief, which costed the people of Jamaica a deficit of $8.5 million. I then said, Jamaica, the second company, Wildman Sales Company. The name of the company is Sean Manley, Angela Lawson, Joyce Manley, Charles Vendress, Kenneth Band, a businessman, Ivor Figoria, William Manley, Charmian Manley. Who these people are, Jamaica? Who are these people, Jamaica? Who are all of these people receiving the contracts? Who are all of these people receiving these contracts? So when they want to seem as though Dennis is said to have paid over the funds, the 30th of March, the 10.8 million. But you know what I want to know? Who, Courtney, who introduced Dennis Gordon to this schism and ism? Who, Jamaica? You need to look at who makes up Dennis Gordon's board. Andrew Wheatley, come here. Andrew Wheatley, are you a member of Dennis Gordon Board of Companies? Do you have shareholdership in Dennis Gordon's company? Do you have shareholdership in Dennis Gordon's company? Could you have been the one to have introduced Dennis Gordon to this kind of chicanery? Because Jamaica knows you, Andrew Wheatley, for the history that you carry. And your history precedes you, Mr. Wheatley. But I'm going to say to you, Dennis Gordon, I'm going to say to you, Mark Jefferson Golding has worked hard to eradicate cronyism, nepotism, and all manner of schisms and isms out of the People's National Party. Mark should not have to tell you to step aside from the PAAC. He should, Courtney, pull himself aside because it's a breach or is a conflict of interest to be on the PAC board. To think he's on the PAC board at this time, Jamaica, when an active investigation is being done, I will say to Dennis Gordon, respectfully, and this is my opinion, Ed Boy also might come with a different opinion, but I am not entertaining no other opinion tonight. It is a conflict of interest, Courtney. Call it for what it is.
We're coming through. We're coming through. Reverse the curse. Send back the order. Reverse the curse. Send back the order. Where he come from? Anywhere he come from. If a Jamaica, if a Clarendon, if a St. Thomas he come from, St. Mary, send it back. Send it back. We don't want to hear ya. Come out of Jamaica. Leave we Highland. Leave Jamaica. Leave Jamaica. We say leave Jamaica. We are going to